Welcome to the Anil Show.
The following presentation is rated fair and just. Viewers' discretion is advised. Well, friends, you know exactly what's happening here. We're back into it again. We're jumping into another one. Let's go.
Shoes. Oh, okay. I was about to say,
Cute something.
how was your flight?
It was great. It was good.
Where'd you say you came from?
Oh, I was in North Carolina.
North Carolina. What's going on there?
I just had some business to take care of.
Oh,
Yeah, but I'm
Some business to take care of. Body business, basically, if that's what you're asking. She had some business to take care of. That's what you need to know right now. You need to know nothing else. The woman have some business to take care of, Delicia. Stop asking excessive questions.
and yeah, this is so cute.
right?
This is
I was like, I
adorable.
got to get this. This is the designer flight.
Nice. I
So
love
it comes with 3 if you want one.
Oh,
Pick
I love
your.
one. Okay.
Pick
You know
your
what? I'm feeling
Louis, Dior, Chanel. Which one? What you feeling?
I'm feeling a little Chanel today. How about that?
Have your way. I don't remember.
Let me say that the design of that looks very, very good. I like the design of this. Whoever the creator is or whatever restaurant this is, I don't know the restaurant. This is lovely. I will say that. If I went to this particular place or when, maybe at some point in time, I definitely will order something from there looking like that because it actually looks good. If you get a chance to treat yourself like this, you should do it. I wouldn't say do it all the time because trust me, it's probably going to be expensive for you to put Louis Vuitton on there, for some coffee you're going to drink, but nonetheless, it's always good to kind of spend some money on yourself once in a while.
Exactly which one that was, but they're all different flavors.
Thank you. So what's up? What do you want to talk about?
Okay. Well, this is kind of between you and I, but a friend of mine, I don't know, have you met Karlie?
Karlie Wayne?
No. Yeah.
No.
Okay, you haven't met her.
No, I've never met her. You know what's so funny? I used to shop at her old store a long time ago.
Oh,
But
nice.
yeah, I've never met her.
Okay, well, she has a restaurant. Well, she has a few restaurants.
Okay.
But one in particular is struggling a little bit.
Oh.
Yeah,
okay.
it's struggling on certain nights. She wants it to boom every night, but it's giving more of like a club aesthetic, and she wants to kind of make it more a restaurant. So, anyway, long story short, your restaurant is booming now, from what I've heard.
It is. We're doing really well. But
And you have an amazing marketing team or something like that, right?
oh yeah, I do. They're great.
They're more than just a marketing team. They're pushing other things as well too, right, Amber? Anyway, she doesn't have to divulge her business, just the same like I've mentioned with Delicia yesterday with Candice. The same applies right here. She doesn't have to divulge her business into Delicia at this point in time. She can hold on to her business. But yes, her marketing team is doing quite well. He's doing more than just marketing, I'm quite certain.
They've really turned my restaurant around.
Well, I feel like as a friend that I kind of like owe it to Karlie to help her out if I know someone that is in the same field, same business. So you could connect me with your team, and maybe I could, connect them with her, and they can help her out the same way.
Yeah, so I would love to, honestly. I definitely am all about helping other Black businesses. But this marketing team, they're very, very exclusive.
Extremely exclusive. Exclusive to the point that, sleeping with exclusive. That's exactly what's taking place as far as I'm concerned. Which is quite uncanny. I have a theory as to where this is going. Now, can you also see the setup? If Amber were to work with Delicia, can you also see the setup as far as Daniel is concerned? I'm going to get back to that.
I know Karlie is a celeb and everything, but he doesn't really, they don't really take on smaller, upcoming business. They did it for me as a favor because the girl who's the assistant, she's a friend of it's a long story, but
it's a very long story because notice how Daniel has now become a friend. The girl who did it for you is a friend of whatever it is. So now Daniel has become a friend again. After y'all told me, vehemently, that she didn't need to talk to Daniel at all. She didn't need to have any words with Daniel because they're not really friends like that. But at the end of the day, the restaurant is successful because, Daniel's sister basically came there and saw all of this, and that's where this is at. But do you see what's occurring? I hope you all see it, Delicia is along with Delicia is with Karlie Red and what? And Abigail, who is an up to Daniel. And Daniel is helping Amber. So the ups right there, you can see the whole idea of that, the optics of that, the optics of, hey, Amber, is it that you're now starting to work with these people? What has changed differently? I'm just giving y'all where the story basically could go because the writers are trying to see if they can put more outlets inside there. Now, why does Amber not want to divulge information about Dave? That is the question.
I don't think they're willing to take on any other clients right now.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, it's not small. She's actually has quite a few restaurants that are amazing. But okay, so you couldn't sit down, set up a meeting, or talk to them at all, or
You know what?
just maybe even so they can let us know whether or not.
Interesting. So she's not going to set up a meeting because these are my theories. One, Delicia is Shayla's friend, and in Amber's mind, Delicia and Shayla is cut from the same cloth, even though she may be cut from the same cloth too. But nonetheless, Delicia and Shayla may be cut from the same cloth in terms of stealing of men. So that's number one, that Amber may be thinking, I don't want him to meet Delicia, and then because Delicia is attractive, he now gets attracted to Delicia and not me. That's number one, ladies. You can come in at any time and tell me if I'm right or I'm wrong. Number two, she does not want Delicia to find out about the whole love interest between herself and Dave because it is now there, whether you want to accept it or not. That has now existed and it's there right in your face, brush. Right? That's number two as to where that is. Yeah. And number three, see if I can find the third one. The third one is Amber just wants to keep creeping around as far as she's concerned. She wants to do the creep around thing, so she have all the options open. That's exactly what I'm seeing. I told y'all, Amber Ty, which is the alter ego, right? We're not talking about the person. We're never ever talking about the person. We're talking about the characters. Amber Ty, the character, or Detroit Amber, if you want to give it any one of the things you want to give it, because the two alter egos are kind of similar, is back. That's what's back right now. That's what I think that we're seeing. But I could be wrong. So give me your comments on that.
I've been learning a lot about what they've done, so I would be more than willing to help.
Okay.
I know he's very busy, so yeah.
Okay. All right. Well, you're busy too, but if you have time,
I got time.
that would be amazing.
I would love to help for sure.
So where does Amber get all this time from all of a sudden? You know what I mean? I thought she was busy from before. Gosh. Things has changed. My. What a different Amber we're about to get. I swear. You know what, Amberites? I want to tell you this. Buckle up. Buckle up because there'll be a lot for you to defend. You're going to see a lot of things. I can guarantee you this. You're going to see a lot of things with this new Amber character that you're seeing now that you will be asked to defend. You're going to see a lot of, trust me, you're going to see a whole heap of things that you'll be asked to defend by the next side of the audience. They will be questioning you. But it's quite interesting. Now, my question is this. When I look at it on one stead, I ask, why didn't Amber just say, well, I don't know if he's taking anyone on, but let me ask them, or let me ask the marketing team if they're willing to take you guys on, and I can tell you what they say. That would have been an appropriate answer if, she really had wanted to assist by any shape or means. But because she doesn't want to assist, because again, I believe that, it is I need to be able to have Dave to the side for myself. A couple things. I need to lock Dave away from these ladies, and I need to be able to do my thing with Dave and, without anybody finding out. I think it's a combination of those two. Because I want to have that, I cannot release Dave right now. So Dave basically is Dave's business acumen, right? Which he's still a businessman, regardless of, even though he's a love interest, he's a businessman. His business portion is going to be locked out as far as Amber is concerned. The whole of this circle, it's locked out because Amber will not want to release that. But I could be wrong. Don't worry, Amberites. Hey, you have the floor. I understand O'Neal has become the Skitland boogeyman, but hey, it is what it is. My duty is to report the truth. And as I said, basically much, that viewers' discretion is advised. Like, share, comment, subscribe. I'll talk to y'all soon.